Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please, before we continue, like this video for me and thank you so much for the like. Don't forget to watch the ads. Please don't skip them all. So let's get to the topic. Mm, yeah, that's a message someone sent. We have news, not good one, for the people living in Germany. So it was like this. When you come here and yeah, when you come here, let's say you've come through, let's say asylum, like through marriage or whatever. You come here, the government was paying for you. Let's say if you want to learn German, like if you want to do B1, things like that, when you're able to go to the Arbeitsamt or job center, or this called BAMF, BAMF, and they will give you a, is it a good shine? Yeah, good shine for you to be able to find a school, and then through this they will pay for you your B1 or whatever you want to learn. But now it's going to be like this month there were, I think it's not rumors anymore, they have taken it out. Like, you, if you want to learn German, then you have to do that for yourself, you have to pay it for yourself, and it's not easy, it's not so cheap. So I was thinking, what could be the reasons of them removing this part? Because without the German language, you cannot get any reasonable job. Also, the jobs that you'll be able to get without the language, it's cleaning jobs, this like waitress, or these things that you don't need much of the language. Like if you get a cleaning job, for what is the language? You only need to know the materials that you need to clean the whatever you're cleaning and so on. Like these jobs that you're not required to have communication maybe with many people or something like that. So that's one of the reasons. Like, that's now it's going to be a little bit tough, because let's say you come here and you need to learn the language. If you've done some courses and you really need this language for you to be able to join, like to get what you want to do, it's going to be so difficult, and it's also not cheap. Another thing, now if you have, that means you have to look for another job to be able to pay for yourself this school fee. And if you are paying for rent and everything else, then it's going to be a little bit more tougher, because the rent is very high, the language is not easy. It's like, there's a friend of mine who wanted, like, who went to join, like, went to this office to ask for that paper, and she was not given. Then she went to look for the school herself, and the money was not simple, so she has to work to be able to accumulate this amount to be able to pay for herself at this language school or whatever. Then another thing, it's a must for you to have this language. You have to go to school and find this certificate. Like, if you stay here for a while and you want to have maybe a permanent stay, or you want to have a passport or something, some things like those ones, there are those who really want that. That means without the language, you can't have it. When you start working, if you start any kind of job, now you are not required for this certificate. Before you realize now it's enough, time has gone, like time has really run. You are very far ahead, and you're like, sometimes you get comfortable. Once you start earning the money, you feel so comfortable until you realize later, I really need the language, or I really need to go to school. Now, some jobs you may have to reduce to a mini job or maybe part-time job for you to get the time to go to school. It's a little bit hard. At the time I was going to school, there was there were some people who had to really sacrifice. You either stop working, or you look for a part time, or you work during the night, of which there is no time to relax. Depends also the time of the school. If you get morning hours and you're working at night, it's a little bit difficult for you if you have night shift. Or if you get afternoon hour and you have morning, you have to go to work during morning hours. It's still not easy. You really have to push yourself, because working and school, coming back, you need to revise for this, you need to prepare for the exam. Of course, the German exam, it's not so easy. So it's a little bit, I think things are really changing. That's why I advise, if you are traveling or if you're planning to travel here, and in your home country you can afford to pay for this language, please do it, so that when you have the certificate and you come here, as long as you do them from the right institute. Most of it's Goethe Institute. uh, it's all over. I think it's all over, it's almost everywhere. So it's easier for you to learn and have the certificate there if you can afford. Just do it there. Then when you come to the country, you know that the only thing you'll be needing to do is practice the language, to speak it every day. Like every opportunity you get, you make sure you learn this language with the people around you, if they are able to speak it. Hey, you need the language, because like their language is very, and I don't blame them. You've chosen to come here, so you have to learn the language. You have to learn it, because you can't force the people to speak another language. For them, it's, if you want them to speak English, for them it's a foreign language. This is their mother tongue. This is their, they call it father tongue. For us, it's our mother tongue. Our language is our mother tongue, but for them it's their Vater. Vatersprache, it's their father's language. So you need, we have to respect that. Since we are here, you have to learn their language. You can't go. And also another thing, like if you, let's say they are not, you meet someone from another country and this person doesn't speak English, then the only language you'll have to communicate with the person is the German language. So the language is very, very important. Let's say I come from Kenya and I meet someone else from Congo. Most of them that I have met, they don't know English. So that means the only language that we have met, that we can communicate, it's either not Congo, Togo. It's either we speak in German or we speak in French. And if I don't know the French, then yeah. So when you come to German, be prepared, and to be able to speak the language, be prepared to learn it. Come what or what. Yeah.